trying to record this, but Adam's right there and it feels weird. Don't look at me, I'm trying to record.
I thought you were talking to me, sorry.
Okay, so I am freaking bored. And it's been several weeks now that we've been at home. And I'm going a little bit crazy, in terms of like, just not having stuff to stimulate my brain that much. So I was like, you know what? There'll be a random ass quiz out there that I can do. So that's what I'm doing today. I've briefly looked at the questions, but not enough to like form an answer in my head. But the first one is, do you sleep with your closet doors open or closed? Closed, but I don't get why I'd leave them open. Like, not as in because I think if they're open, there's something's gonna come out of them. But like, every time I leave my closet, I shut the door. Pretty standard. 2, do you take shampoo and conditioner bottles from hotels? No, not mainly this reason, but like they never have like vegan products in them anyway, so I don't use their products when I go to hotels. I always take my own soap. It makes me think of Friends when Ross and Chandler take loads from hotels and then pick up a suitcase and everything falls out. See, sometimes Friends helps pass the time. Maybe I should do that. Do you sleep with your sheets tucked in or not? I sleep on a futon, so I don't really see how that would work. And I don't think I've ever slept with my sheets tucked in because, I don't know, you'd have to get back in and then, no, I like to move around. I like to be able to like cuddle on this side if I want, and I like to break it up. Or have you ever stolen a street sign? No. No. My sister has, I think. Or like, either she stole one or she's got like a reprinted one, like the way you can buy like the novelty ones. Maybe it's that. But she's got like a big one like that in her house. 5, do you cut out coupons and then never use them? No. I don't generally use coupons. I used to for Subway. So like years ago I was crazy into Subway sandwiches and they would always give you a booklet, and that would come through in the post or somewhere. And then I'd just walk in and like slap down this £1 voucher for a sandwich and be very satisfied because it was like, I can get a fucking sandwich for £1. Like, you can't get a Subway sandwich for £1. Like the cheapest it used to be was like 180 for a 6-inch years ago. And so getting it for £1 was still glorious, but now it's like, I feel like it's like £4 a sandwich or something, I don't even know these days. Would you rather be attacked by a big bear or a swarm of bees? I don't know, because I feel like a big bear would kill me. But then a swarm of bees, you've got more things to fight off. I don't know, I don't think I could fight off a bear, but obviously. But if I manage to get away from it at all, it's one thing chasing me. Like in Crash Bandicoot, bees chase you on certain levels and you can try and outrun them, but it's freaking hard, so maybe the bear. Don't know why I'm giving this so much thought. I always smile for pictures. I don't really take photos of myself really. I occasionally send ones to Adam where like I'm pulling a goofy face. I think I more do that. I more pull like weird faces than I do smile, because if I smile it feels a bit forced. Unless I'm like, if I'm taking a photo with a friend then yes, but if I'm taking a photo on my own it's kind of weird. Do you ever count your steps when you walk? Occasionally, not for like an exercise thing, just out of pure boredom. I'll just be walking and I'll be like count to 10 and then start again. And I find it interesting sometimes to see how many steps it is to get from one place to another, though the information doesn't change anything in my life. I just get like, have you ever peed in the woods? Yes. I feel like anyone who has once been a young child has had to get out the car and pee somewhere. I once had a friend who I was in a car with and they really needed the toilet and they couldn't find, oh bless them, they couldn't find the location we were trying to get to quick enough and they really needed the toilet, so they had to get out of the car and just shit themselves in the woods. And it was horrible for them, but it makes me laugh when I think about it because they managed to laugh it off, but it was horrific. You still watch cartoons? Yes. I watch a lot of anime, not that that's necessarily a cartoon, but it's like animated stuff. But me and Adam have been rewatching Gargoyles and we're watching Darkwing Duck, I can't remember how you say it. And we're watching DuckTales. Basically we've got Disney Plus again, so we've just been like, where would you bury hidden treasure if you had some? Why would I bury it? Like, why wouldn't I just use it? I feel like that would be it. I wouldn't bury it, I'd just be like, here's treasure. What do you drink with dinner? Usually my water or a cup of tea. I'm really into green tea at the moment. I said that in my last video. Green tea, essential green tea is just like amazing. What do you dip a chicken nugget in? Okay, so I don't eat chicken nuggets in the meaty sense. I eat vegan chicken nuggets. I had some yesterday. I dip them in hot sauce, but literally everything I have gets pretty much dipped in hot sauce because chili's a king. What movie could you watch over and over and still love? Mean Girls. That's the first thing that came to mind. I love that film so much. I've got a little tattoo on my leg of the film as well. And it's just amazing. Like, me and my friend Maddie, we talk on WhatsApp and we will send each other gifts during our conversation. And we just permanently send Mean Girls gifts back and forth, and it just works so well. There's this one gift where Gretchen's like, I'm such a good friend. And me and Maddie send it all the freaking time. Would you ever a Girl Scout? Oh, well, would you? I can't read. Were you ever a Girl Scout? No, but I don't think that thing exists in the UK that I know of. Would you ever strip or pose nude in a magazine? Not in a magazine, but I have had some slight experience doing some more provocative photos in the past, shall we say. Could you change the oil on your car? No, because I don't have a car. Have you ever gotten a speeding ticket? No, I don't have a car. Afraid of heights? Yes, I am afraid of heights. I like to try and combat it and do stuff anyway, and then I'm in horrified panic when I actually do it, and I'm like, why? But I try. Do you sing in the car? Yes, I will sing in the car, though it's not my car. Christmas stressful. I wouldn't say that it's stressful, but being a minimalist, like, it can be hard because I have some friends that want to get me a million presents, and it's hard to explain to people that it's not that you don't appreciate the sentiment, but like, it's not, I don't get excited about stuff like the way other people do. So that's a nice idea. Like, if someone's obviously found something that's very particular for me and they've put a lot of heart and soul into it, I think that's kind of different. But a lot of Christmas gifts, not from my friends, but like people generally that people get, people will just be like, here's a £5 cream set or a £10 alcohol sales, something that's like just to give a gift. So for me, I'm like, but I think my friends catch on pretty well. Occupations you wanted to be when you were a kid? Singer, poet, anything creative, which is what I feel like I've kind of grown up to do. Not in obviously the I'm famous sense, because I'm not, but I still regularly like put a lot of love into that kind of stuff. So I feel like I'm slowly living out my little dreams. Do you believe in ghosts? Yes, I believe in ghosts. I love ghost stories. I love the show Ghost Whisperer. It's funny because it's not that Adam doesn't, but for him, he's like, give me the real proof kind of thing. Whereas I'm just like, I love the idea that there's something after we die, rather than just kind of, you know. So if I die, I hope that I can become a ghost, because I feel like I would have some fun. First concert you ever went to, I think it was Avril Lavigne. I was crazily ill a couple of days beforehand, and I went to the doctors and they gave me tablets, and I was just throwing up for days. And I was so worried. I was like, I'm gonna have to not go to the show, blah, blah, blah. And then like an hour before the gig, I felt suddenly better, and I was like, right, I'm going. And my mum was like, are you sure? And I was like, yeah, so I'm not missing this. And I seemed to be like fine for the whole concert, and then the next day I was thrown up again. I felt like something in my brain and my body was just like, pause, we are not missing this gig, because I was like 15, and like at that time Avril was my shit. So it was like, Walmart, Target or Kmart, I've never been to any of those because I don't live in America. Nike or Adidas, I don't really care about either. I owned a Nike like sports outfit before, but it wasn't because it was specifically Nike, it was because it was the cheapest one at Sports Direct, and I was like, okay. Can you curl your tongue? Is that what? I have a very long tongue, do you want to see? Is that really creepy? It's like my party trick. It's like, look, I can even lick my elbow. Let me do this side. That's supposed to be impossible. I'm such a unique person. Have you ever cried because you're so happy? Yes, when Adam proposed to me, I was crying my eyes out, but I was so happy, obviously. So I was just like, the last concert you saw, I believe it was Sigrid. There is a video on my channel about it where I talk all about the show because the show was amazing. Can you swim well? No, I do go swimming. I really enjoy going swimming, but I don't think I had proper swimming lessons when I was younger. Either that or I didn't pick up on it very well. So yeah, I can't swim well, but I like to attempt to swim. I went swimming with my friend Hazel a few months back, and like, I know that you never know these things, but I think about where we are now today, where we can't really go out and do anything, and I'm like, oh, if I'd have known, I feel like I would have appreciated it that much more. Can you knit or crochet? No, not today, but when I was a young child, we did knitting in school. I don't know if kids do that anymore, but like, yeah, I was doing a lot of knitting when I was younger. Are you a dog person or a cat person? I love them both, but dogs will always be my favourite. I've spent pretty much my entire childhood growing up with a dog, so like, dogs are just for the win for me. And that is it. That is the random 32 questions. Some of them are just boring a little bit, but I don't care. It helped me pass the time. Maybe this video helps you pass the time at a time like this. Well, yeah. Cheers.